You guys, please come and get ready with us. Let's take daddy to the airport as my sweetheart is traveling to Nigeria this morning. You people, this thing is doing me like reality now. Like since the past 2-3 days, I'm not feeling it at all. But immediately we came this morning, I'm like, hey, so this is real. My baby is traveling and leaving us alone. Anyways, he opted that he go alone to the airport, that we shouldn't worry. But I'm like, no, we have to see you off to the airport. Meanwhile, I tried to see if I can drop the kids with one of my colleagues. You know, my normal friend that I used to take the kids to when I need to have some time off. I called her and she's like, she's got a little bit engagement this period and she's not able to have the kids. I'm like, no problem. I'm going to follow my sweetheart to the airport. Last, all of us will now have to dress up and go to the airport. Meanwhile, the kids are ready. I'm trying to get ready. Man, where Ashram? Look at the way he's dragging my neck, and Starboy doesn't want it. Starboy is now trying to tell him to leave mommy. Leave mommy. You see this, my Starboy? Small sense is now coming into his head. Now he's learned the act of if I'm carrying wealth, you come and be dragging wealth out of that place. See the way he's dragging wealth, and wealth is not allowing him. And then he immediately did some U-turn to go and meet daddy. Daddy now carried him and is like, since mommy doesn't want to carry you, let me carry you, my baby. Oh, don't mind wealth. But then daddy now carried him to me and say, you must carry him. Why is wealth disturbing and distracting my attention? Well, my husband's flight is for 11:50 this morning. You know the whole delays and the whole shenanigans that you have to pass through when you get to the airport. You know, things including like weighing your bag, trying to balance your bags and all of that. This is around 8:30 in the morning. We've actually booked an Uber that will take us to the airport since I'm not driving. Of course, if you should take the car, who's going to bring it back? While I was still dressing up, I remember that I've not packed the chocolate because we left it in the fridge. Hey, we almost forget this thing. In fact, all chocolate with the main thing. Uncle Abisia for power because there's nobody that comes back from Obodo Ibo or from abroad that is not coming back with chocolate. Meanwhile, all the bags are packed and sealed, but I still have to find a way to open it and to pack all the chocolates inside. I was also suggesting to my husband that he needs to eat because, of course, he shouldn't be going to the airport with an empty stomach. You don't even know when they'll be serving you your first meal in the flight. So after we are done packing these things, I think we started weighing the bags just to make sure they are not more than the normal limits. Each of the bag is supposed to be 23 kg and he's entitled to 223 kgs bag. Thank goodness we have the weighing scale at home. There's this particular weighing scale I got from Temu and it has been so helpful. If you try that weighing scale on your bag, it gives you approximately what it should give you when you get to the airport. I recommend it for everybody because it's so helpful. By the time you weigh your things and you get to the airport, you don't need to start exchanging or start balancing your bag again. This is what I'm talking about. This particular bag is weighing 26 kilos instead of 23 as it's supposed to be. So what we did was to weigh the other one, and this one is coming up a little bit smaller, about 13.6 kilos. So we balanced all the things from this bag and then placed it on the other bag so that the two of them will be weighing 23 kgs, 23 kgs. Meanwhile, never to be left unfresh, I decided to wear my wig, do a little bit makeup on my face, not a very heavy one, just a soft one, wear my lipstick, and it's time for me to go feed the kids. I allowed my husband to do the rest of the balancing of the bag, and then I went to make some hot chocolate for myself and for the kids. Even though I didn't even have time to eat, we still have to end up rushing it because I don't want him to be late. Meanwhile, I don't want to bore you with lots of talk. Just watch and see how we're able to get these things done this morning. Again, for all your prayers in the comment section for Johnny Macy's and all of that, I see it and I claim all of them. Thank you guys for always engaging in my videos. Thank you for always sticking around my videos. For those of you that are not following my page yet, I don't know why. You love my videos, you like my videos, but you don't follow me. Please click on the follow button. While my husband was feeding Wealth and I was feeding Starboy, but then he decided to feed me in between because he saw I didn't even have time for it, and honestly, we were running late. This is about 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. We've already booked an Uber for 9 o'clock and we are now rushing things. So after this is done, the next thing was to go and start getting the luggages downstairs because we want to take them down first before we take the kids along with us. This is my husband trying to advise me on the sleeping pattern for this kid because he's used to them. He knows the best time for them to sleep. You guys, it's going to be a rough one for me because I'll be with these kids alone in the afternoon now. Then what shall we do? When child care continues. Well, it's time for us to take down these bags down. See how excited my husband is. Hey, Nigeria. The kind of stress I underwent today, I've never seen before. But chill. I must get to the airport with my sweetheart and tell him bye-bye before I start coming back home. See the way everybody just dressed as if we are traveling with him. To see if I can cut down the stress, I brought out this stroller so that we can take it to the airport because we've ordered an Uber that is already waiting for us. Like, instead of carrying Starboy like this on my arm because he's so heavy, let me go with this stroller. We just have to uncouple it a little bit and put in the boots. Everyone is ready, daddy is ready, bags are packed, and you guys, come on, let's get to the airport with my sweetheart. So this loving, beautiful lady here is our Uber driver, but unfortunately, guys, the car boot is so small that it won't accommodate the bags and also the stroller at the same time, and so she opted that we keep it back. Even before now, my arm is already telling me, but then my husband decided to put the bags first to see if there will be space at all for the pram. Anyway, this car, I've already told her that there is no way this pram will enter inside this car. My sweetheart is still doubting her, so let's put the bags first and see how it goes. This woman is so loving. It's so rare to see an Uber driver that will get off from the car and help you to even pack your things and put inside the boot. So then we just sit inside the front seat and be looking at you while you do it. And the Thomas inside my sweetheart is trying to doubt what this woman have said. Hey, yeah, he felt disappointed at the end. Okay, we're gonna keep it back because why not? Thank God we came with the car key. So instead of taking it upstairs, guys, we'll just have to keep it on our own car boot while we take my husband to the airport. By the time we get home, I can then take it upstairs if I want to, or I'll even leave it inside that boot. But he will carry it up. Now, the reason why he's working this fuka now is because he's going late. What I late though. Flight is by 10:50, sorry, 11:50. Man, I past 9 now. You don't even know if there is any hold up on the way before I by naga. Again, I think boarding gate closes for 5 minutes before time, and then you have to do some check-in and check-out and all of those things you do in the airport before you even pass. Ngwano got the door. He quickly went inside to go sit in the car. He's sitting on the front row while me, Wealth, and Starboy will be sitting at the back row. Now, we're already on our way, guys, and you people, oh, I'm feeling so emotional. I'm feeling so left out. I'm feeling so alone. I mean, this will be the very first time my husband will be staying away from us. Nkekachanke is that he's leaving these 2 kids under my care. Like, it will be the very first time I'll be caring for them alone. So some more. Also, motherhood journey. If you look on this car dashboard now, you see that it's 9:34 a.m. in the morning. That's some minutes to 10 o'clock. From my house to the airport is just about 26 minutes drive. Thank goodness we didn't meet too much traffic on the road, so it was an easy peasy journey. And guys, we are already at the airport here. As usual, parking is always the thing because you must have to find where to park, and parking is not free. £6 for every drop off, and you must not stay for more than 15 minutes. And now it's £6. Hey, this is London Heathrow Airport, and my sweetheart will be boarding the British Airways flight on the Terminal 5. Wealth is serving us his straight legs here, and time to get off from the car. Now, everybody read this gun. We're trying to make sure we're not forgetting anything, because if there is anything you leave in this car, hey, that boy succeeded in removing his socks as usual, so I made sure I picked it up. Sweetheart, I've also taken out all the things from the car boot just so he doesn't leave anything behind. Anything behind, just 2 bags. If it's me, I will just carry all the go to go from the UK and be traveling home. Now he's just carrying 2 luggages, no stress at all. Hey, anyways, guys, next thing is to walk straight inside the Terminal 5 and to where he's gonna board. And of course, let's walk with him, guys. Just do me like when we get there, let me create a scene and tell him I must have to follow him and go. Can feel your game. Like, let me get his reaction. My husband is not even going to send me. The way this man abandoned us and he's just walking alone. Well, to see again, how come? How will you leave us like that? The next thing he heard is daddy, to say, my baby, how are you? That's when he remembered that he's actually working with us, because his mind is already in what if he misses his flight. Bottom back, God will not allow it to happen. You guys, so that's how we followed him. Or we got here and we don't even know where we're going to. We have to go and check on this check information until when we see the particular stand we are supposed to stand, and then we started walking towards it. Here we are going towards where we are supposed to queue up. But first of all, we also need to go and weigh the bag to make sure it's not more than 23 kg. If not, he's going to pay for extra luggage. So we need to weigh it again. So if there's any discrepancy, we'll now have to balance it up before he goes towards where they will check him in and then take the bag with them. So you guys, that was what we did though. When I weighed this thing, and then this big Ecolag box is still weighing 1 kg more than what it's supposed to weigh. So we went to take it off, and then yeah, everything was balanced up, and we then started going towards where we are queuing up. So like this now, my sweetheart is leaving me and these 2 kids to travel to Nigeria. No problem. You people, make sure you're checking on me every day. Bye bye.